YouTube above average code here. Now that Modern Warfare 3 has been out a decent amount of time, I've sunk a lot of hours into it. It's now time to give you guys my honest thoughts on the game. And first, right off the rip, I'll answer probably the most important question I've gotten. How does it compare to recent CODs? Now, it is leagues better than Modern Warfare 2, the game last year. So much better. And that's not saying a lot because Modern Warfare 2 was actually so doo-doo that I barely played it. You guys never heard me even talk about it, really. However, I would even put this game above Vanguard. I'm having a bit more fun than I did with Vanguard. It seems like a lot more people are into the game than were with Vanguard, but I will not put it above Cold War because Cold War was just so much fun, so buttery smooth. But now I'll get into talking a little bit about the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty much Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, but better with better maps, honestly, and that's kind of where I'll put it at. The slide canceling is really smooth. The clambering over objects is pretty smooth. I'm not gonna say it's buttery smooth. It's okay, but it's a little clunky sometimes. I get stuck on stuff sometimes, or it won't grab the ledge, or I have trouble jumping over stuff. However, the dolphin diving, I love the dolphin diving, man. Dolphin diving into cover instead of sliding sometimes is just like so advantageous, and it's really nice to do, to be honest. As for the gunplay, pretty good. I like it. My biggest thing is the TTK. It is so much better because you can actually take a couple shots from somebody either in the back or across the map, and you have time to turn on the enemy, back out of the gunfight, and just do whatever you have to do. It's not like one shot dead like you're playing hardcore mode every single day in pubs. So that's a really good thing too. And it sounds like I'm being really positive about the gameplay overall, and that's because there really isn't too much bad stuff to say about it. Generally, when I hop on a new Call of Duty, I'm like, oh my god, that's broken. Oh my god, this glitch. Oh my god, I'm crashing out. There really hasn't been that much to complain about, and that's really big for any game ever. It seems like every single game releases with all these bugs, all these things that are broken, and frankly, it just doesn't feel like there's too much. The only negative thing I will say is that this is how Modern Warfare 2 should have launched last year, and that is probably why it is so smooth. They literally just took Modern Warfare 2 and basically just fixed everything that was absolutely whack about that game to put out this new game. And that is the only thing I will fault them for, is I had to pay $70 for basically an upgrade on last year's bad game. But I digress. It's neither here nor there. The game is so fun. I've been playing with friends a ton on stream, and it has been an absolute blast. I want to talk some about the weapons and unlocking things like that. Now, they took away the thing where you have to use this gun to unlock that gun, and then use this gun to unlock this assault rifle, and that was really cringe, so I'm glad to see they got rid of it. However, you still have to do, like, daily challenges and stuff. They have this thing called Armory Unlocks, and for certain weapons, certain attachments, certain items, what you have to do is you have to complete 3 daily challenges to unlock them, which honestly, that's fine. The daily challenges are not hard, and you can just kind of mindlessly do them while you're just playing the game, and it forces you to not only look at the daily challenges which nobody ever looks at, but also it makes you use kind of other different types of equipment so that you can kind of mix them into your gameplay, try them out, and kind of see if you actually like using claymores or something like that or not. Which, oddly enough, claymores feel pretty balanced, which is pretty impressive in a Call of Duty as well. But it's kind of cool how they do that. And you have to do it for certain attachments and stuff, which I think is good because it forces you to kind of grind towards the meta. Not just, oh, I'm going to use this gun for 10 minutes, get it to max level, put on all the best attachments, just fry kids in pubs. It's not quite that simple. It doesn't take that much longer, but I like how they added extra steps, and it kind of forces you to kind of like think about it a little tiny bit when you're trying to get that gun that you want, or those attachments that you want, or the Dead Silence boots, which you actually have to do daily challenges for to get, rather than getting to level 55. So you could have Dead Silence at level 27 as opposed to level, 54 used to get it at in some games. It's pretty nice how they do that. Now, the big thing I want to talk about is zombies. Zombies is fun, but if you expect the regular, like, confined map, round-based, four stack with your friends, you're going to be severely disappointed. The only thing they got right by calling it zombies is that there's zombies in it. But if you remember the DMZ mode, basically them trying to make their best Tarkov type mode. You know, you load in, you collect the items. If you die with the items, you lose them. You extract with them, you keep them in your armory, stuff like that. That's basically what it is with zombies. There's 3 areas. You start off on an outer ring where it's like, so it's open world. It's what I assume is the new Warzone map. You start off on the outer ring, which is like level 1, and it's like really easy zombies, super easy. You can complete contracts to get loot and stuff like that. Then you go into circle 2, which is harder zombies. You want to be pack-a-punch and stuff like that by the time you get there. And then there's the very hard center area of the map, which is just absolutely insane. There are zombies everywhere. There's special zombies everywhere, and they just sponge so much damage. So I'm not going to say, like, zombies amazing, but I will say it's an interesting idea, and just going in, getting good items, and extracting is kind of a good way to get XP, farm good items, so that when you play with your friends, you can just equip the good items and kind of start off on a better foot than you would have, because you only have, I think, 45 minutes. So it's a very, very different spin-off on the zombie game mode, but I'm not going to say I hate it. I do very much miss old zombies where it's just classic map, round-based, but I do understand why they want to try something new. Not only do they want to force feed us the DMZ mode they were trying to make and still use it and be successful with it, but also, guys, they did so many different zombies maps, so much amazing lore with the zombies game mode, where I can understand why they eventually want to try and jump over to something new. But obviously, the zombies camos and things like that as well, which camo grinding is easier than ever. I don't exactly love that. In the background here, I'm actually working on getting my MCW gold, which I did get gold in this game. But it's not hard like back in the day where, because in Black Ops 4 I got dark matter camo or whatever it was called at the time. I literally had to camp behind deployable barriers trying to get my 5 kills without dying with a knife. It was insane. It was hard, and that's just the grind that they kind of did away with because they want it more attainable for everybody. So it's much more doable challenges like get 50 kills, get 50 headshots, get like 25 tactical kills, which is like the canted iron sights where you turn the gun sideways that they added to this COD. So it's a little bit more attainable to get the camos, which I understand some people might like that because some people aren't about that life of getting a million headshots with guns and then bloodthirsties and things like that. So I'm kind of indifferent to it, but I do miss the days where it was actually harder to get those amazing mastery camos rather than it just being time consuming, which it doesn't take much skill to nowadays, but neither here nor there. But overall, guys, I really want to wrap this up by saying I am having so much fun on this game. I'm playing with all my friends. We're 6-stacking search lobbies, and it has just been an absolute blast on Call of Duty again. The gameplay's fun. It's pretty smooth, and I'm not going to say Call of Duty is back, but once they put a ranked mode in this, guys, it may actually break into the stream schedule at least once or twice a week. I'm not done with Halo. I'm not leaving Halo. I've had so many people like, what are you done with Halo? What are you done with Halo? It's like, dude, I played the game for 2 days. It is very fun, and if you're a Halo fan on the fence about playing Call of Duty, you hated Modern Warfare 2, I would still say give this one a shot, guys, because I hated Modern Warfare 2. Barely played it. But Modern Warfare 3, man, it's good. I didn't really touch upon the maps, but if you liked them back then, you'll like them now. If you didn't like them back then, well, they're pretty much the same, so you might not like them. Only difference is, obviously, we have a bit more advanced movement. But rank's supposed to come, I think, about a month into the game with Season 1, so I'm excited to see how that is. And, yeah, guys, I think that covers just about everything and all of my thoughts that I wanted to give on this game. But, again, at the end of the day, guys, I'm about what I'm having fun on, and I have been having an absolute blast on Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're going to mix COD in here and there on the stream, but primarily we're still going to be on the Halo Infinite grind. It's not going anywhere. Ranked on there is my main day of work, so that's what we'll be streaming the majority of the time as well. But please hit that sub button, guys. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. Share all your thoughts on Modern Warfare 3. And that about does it. Channel membership, super thanks. If you like support monetarily, you can hit that little super thanks button down below. But please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for the support on kind of running through a different game for a couple of days. I promise the Halo stream's coming back next week. And that's all I got for you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.